Well, I am here at the bus terminal in front of our hotel, and we are going to be waiting for the number 25 bus that will take us over to the cruise port. So that's where we're going next. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the video. Hope you enjoy this one. Many people fly around Europe, but for our Baltic adventure, we figured the best way to do it was to cruise. So we of course needed to show a little bit about our boat, which was the Norwegian Dawn. So come along for this adventure where we explain how it was to be on the Norwegian Dawn. Bus was pretty easy. You just scan your pass and then you get on the bus, and I think it's 2 stops from here. Like many cruise port terminals, the Norwegian Dawn cruise port terminal for Copenhagen was a little bit outside of the city, but the bus driver was very helpful, and he told us that he would let us know when we needed to get off the bus. So we got the bonus adventure of getting a little bit of a drive on the outskirts of Copenhagen. Coming in now, and we get the first look at our cruise ship. As it's coming in, at least you can see the back of it. The Norwegian Dawn is our cruise ship. The Norwegian Dawn is considered a mid-sized cruise ship and can hold about 2,500 people. But for our cruise, there was only about 900 on board. We had priority access, so registration was really easy. All we had to do was show our registration, passport, vaccination, and COVID test, and we were on the boat. We are now on the boat. And we are going to do our muster drill at the 7th in the back. Most of the mustard was just a video, but we had to check in at the Venetian just to show people that we knew where we were going, but it helped that we could take a little tour through the photo pass area. So this is where you would get your photos at the end of the cruise or during the cruise, and also in the corner over here is where they have like an internet cafe. We had internet minutes, but the internet on board while the ship was at sea was very slow, so it didn't really do much for us. Also in the back here is the Bliss Lounge. This is the after hours, so they would have a little show here after the main show, which was up forward. This is not the Venetian. This is this the muster station? Okay, here's our room. It says it's been sanitized for our protection. 11658. Okay, hello.
Hello. How are you there?
Good.
Good, thank you. By the way, I'm Rom. You're Rom? Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Rom. There's the bed, which is 2 twins made into... Okay, here's the 2 twins that are a queen. We got a sofa that turns into a bed, flat screen TV, and then of course, the star of the show here is the balcony. Let's check it out. We are in Copenhagen right now. So, got 2 lounge chairs here. Looking out over Copenhagen, the windmills, and then that's the military area. So let's go back. We got this little table here. We have a few drawers here, a safe, mini refrigerator. Let's see what's in the mini refrigerator. Doubt anything. Everything that you can buy in the mini refrigerator. Doubt we'll use this at all. Room service. Our room service includes breakfast because we have the priority access. Let's look at this closet. Decent room in the closet. There's your robes. Pretty standard. Here to our outside the room, another mini desk right here. Let's go check out the bathroom here. Here's your bathroom. On the left you have a shower tub. And then your commode. Simple flush commode. So that's about all there is to see. If I close this here, there's a little bit of privacy there, but not much privacy. But technically, I guess you do have a door for the bathroom, so that's nice. You could totally have two people in here at the same time, so that part's kind of nice. The shower was nice. It had a temperature control and flow control. It had a tub, and it was a little bit awkward to step in and out, but it was a nice tub. Little tiny chair there, and there you go. Over here, I just wanted to give you a look at the room with the window open. You get a lot of sunlight coming in through that balcony, which is nice, and it's just nicer to get this other angle of the room. So lots of mirrors, so it makes it a little bit bigger. But overall, it's a very nice room. It has lots of spaces to store stuff. There's some drawers here at the desk that I use a lot, which made it very convenient. There's a little painting on the wall here of a window. And there's the other painting over there. Something important to note, as far as outlets go, there are 5 outlets, but most of them, 1, 2, 3, and then the other outlet over here are European outlets. Here's a 220 outlet, and then just one 110 outlet. So if you're using this only one that's here by the desk, you need to, let me see if there's one in the bathroom, but I doubt it. No, there's no outlets in the bathroom. You need to make sure that you bring a splitter, or hopefully you have some European outlet devices, which we do. So we'll have these outlets here. There is Wi-Fi in the room, and we have a small internet package, but we don't plan to use it too much. This is the spa area of the Norwegian Dawn. You can book this area called the Spa Experience for $209, and then you get exclusive access to this area of the spa, which has an additional 2 jacuzzis. I think the star of the show, if you get this package, is they have these heated thermal seats that look to the back, which is nice. We didn't get the package, but I did get to at least sit down in the seats. They were nice. And again, you get like that beautiful view to the back of the boat. Here is the fitness center. Looks like out here is the kids' pool area. Called the T-Rex Kids Pool. Nice little pool area here. Check it out on the back of the boat. And there's a jacuzzi there. There's actually a little pool here, little slide.
No worries. The Garden Cafe. This is one of the buffets areas. Lots of food already available here.
Milk, juice, and water is included in the cruise, but if you want soda, you need to get the soda package, which is about $12 per day. One thing to note about the soda package is your whole group has to get the soda package.
We're
Not
here in
just
the
one
kids'
person
zone.
can get it.
That also has the entourage. They got a chill station in here. Movies. Oh, and they have, look, they have game consoles here, AJ.
This is the little kid space.
No, but he has access.
It's still the little kid space. This is the kid space.
is the kids' space.
Just like the entourage.
Oh, nice foosball.
By the teen area, of course, is the
another
arcade,
Wii
which
Fitness.
is open to all.
Incredible John, you know, where everything was broken down.
The loudest part of the cruise was probably the Lido Deck, which is where the pool is. There's a grill and a bar on this deck out here, and there's always a DJ with lots of music going on. Did I mention that most of the music is copyrighted? So I'll just have to show you this area with maybe some of my own non-copyrighted music so you can kind of get a feel. We didn't have any hardships finding any chairs or lounger chairs on this cruise. I think that was mostly due to the few people that were there. So for us, it was pretty easy to get a place to sit down. Sitting on the very comfortable lounger couches that they have there, I noticed the ship was now moving and we were out to sea. One thing that I did on embarkation day was go to the spa orientation, which is basically a big sales pitch on different massages that you can get. But I wanted to get a massage, and it turned out that they gave a discount. And best of all, they had a raffle, and guess what? I won $150. So that was nice because I already had a $50 credit with priority access. So it was like getting $200 off on a massage.
I knew this. I did not know this, but this is kind of cool. On the wall here, the walls here are made out of metal. So you can bring little magnets, and this has a magnet with a clippy on it. So we brought these magnets from home so that we can clip things onto the wall. So it's kind of like this whole wall, all the walls in here are like a giant refrigerator. We're going into O'Shea's now.
O'Shea's is one of the specialty restaurants, but the good thing about O'Shea's is it's included in your cruise, so it's actually a free specialty restaurant.
So we gotta figure out how this place works.
It's pretty easy. They give you a menu, and everything on the menu is free except for the specialty drinks, which we didn't have any specialty drinks, but you'll see here like all the food items are free, and we were actually going for the special of the day, which was prime rib, so that was great. And you can order as much of any of the food that you want. It's all included. For our appetizer, I got some pretzel cheese bites, and then of course, like I said, I got the prime rib for the main course, and that was good. My wife got the filled potato wedges. I think that's what they were called. She said they were okay. The Stardust Theater is the main theater for the Norwegian Dawn, and this is where you'll see all the big stage productions, and there was one big show about 8 o'clock every night at the Stardust Theater.
We're here in the Stardust Theater to see a juggling act.
I'm interested in staying up here.
Oh, okay. There's a good wide bank of elevators here. There's 4 main elevators on each side, so you can usually get an elevator. Deck 7 is the main lounge. This is where you get the shore excursions and concierge service and look at your onboard credits. And you of course have the big elevator. A lot of times on that second platform right there, they have a band going on. So right now it's the morning time, so it's pretty quiet, but it's a nice time to look at that.
There are several paid premium dining experiences on board the Norwegian Dawn. Most people like to use their credits to go to Cagney's Steakhouse, but we went to Moderno, which is a churrascaria. Basically, it's a place where they give you your food on big knives and they cut it off for you at your table. So that was kind of a fun experience. And I wouldn't pay more for multiple, but for one premium dining experience, it was fun.
To go to the bar if you
Up
want
on
to, I
that
guess.
same level is Mojitos, which is a little a la carte bar, and here's a little sneak peek into what Cagney's look like, the steakhouse.
Looks nice.
See, like, look. Not right now, thank you.
There's 2 main sit-down dining areas that are included on the Norwegian Dawn. This one is called the Venetian, and the other one is called the Aqua Dining Hall. And I like the sit-down dining halls a lot. They had good quality food. Here's some French onion soup. Sometimes it was even better than the premium dining experiences. And it was a good value. They're open for breakfast and for dinner, but not for lunch, because most times during lunch, most people are out on excursions because this is a very port-heavy excursion, so they were not open for lunch, but the dessert was awesome. There are several shops in the Norwegian Dawn, and when you are walking to the Stardust Theater, you are pretty much forced to walk by the art gallery every day and the shops, so you will definitely see them. The shops are duty free, which means you don't have to pay taxes, but I found them to all be kind of expensive, so we didn't really buy anything inside the shops.
This is the opposite of my style. Whatever this is, that is not my style.
Okay, no.
I would like the opposite of that.
Down below on the 6th floor is Le Bistro, which is another specialty dining room, and the casino is right by that piano. And just above it is the Asian bamboo area, and we're also where they have the teppanyaki. The bamboo is included, the teppanyaki is premium.
There's Denise, and she's coming on the boat.
Overall, we enjoyed our time on the Norwegian Dawn a lot. It was pretty simple. The staff is great. We enjoyed them a lot. They were very helpful. Anytime you had a question, they'd had an answer for you. For us, the embarkation was pretty easy. We didn't have any checked-in luggage, but we also had priority access, so we got off with the first group, and so it was pretty easy to just walk right off the boat.
Breakfast on the boat. We have gotten off the ship for the last time, and now we have tours here in Stockholm, Sweden.
There are taxis right by the boat, but they charge a lot of money, so we just walked to the end of the port and got ourselves an Uber.
At the end of the port, and we are waiting for an Uber ride.
Well, that's going to do it for my very hodgepodge review of the Norwegian Dawn. Hope you enjoyed it. Please stick around, and we are going to explore all those ports of the Baltic. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.